y'all, this is Austin Gridley Pickleball. Hey, I'm making a video series for the Retro Monday. Monday, I'll be posting a video match from the past years. A little interesting where you can see the development of my game. A lot of players pick up a paddle and they get really good really fast. I've had to improve and incorporate things slowly. I'm still improving things. You can keep continuing to get better at pickleball and enjoying it, and that's what I love about it. So yeah, check it out every Monday. Pickle on, dudes.
And here to Championship Court, Lauren McLaughlin, a gentleman who I do not know, so I will not pretend to know his name. It might be Steve. We'll say it's Steve. So we have just a couple more minutes left. Callan Dawson and Spencer Smith taking a little time after their bronze medal win in 3 games to get a little rest. So stay tuned, stay in those seats. We'll be right back after this short break with our men's pro doubles gold medal match. And then we have 2 more matches left today, our mixed doubles bronze medal match followed by the gold. And then we will be signing off here at the APP Mesa Open for our first stop of 2022. Next week is our APP Masters Tournament, which is the culmination of our 2021 season. So that will be a super fantastic event in Boca Raton, Florida. Please plan to join us all weekend long. We're going to have some big names, some big pickleball, and some big announcements coming from the APP Tour, MLP, and some other special guests. So thank you so much again for joining us all weekend here as we kick off the 2022 pickleball season. We'll take a short break and be right back with that gold medal match after this.
Welcome to the APP Mesa Open at Bell Bank.
Welcome back once again to Championship Court here at Legacy Sports Complex in Mesa, Arizona at Bell Bank Park. Lauren McLaughlin along with Daniel Roditi here all day for our medal match Sunday here at the APP Mesa Open in Mesa, Arizona. Again, we've had some pretty amazing pickleball weather here, like Arizona in the winter time. It's very cool in the morning, warms up to really a perfect low 70s, partly sunny, and then cools off a little bit in the evenings as well. So really great pickleball weather. No humidity, of course, here in Arizona in the desert, so it's been a pretty fantastic weekend so far. We have just a few matches left to go here this weekend to conclude our first APP Tour stop of 2022. Again, coming up next, we have our men's pro doubles gold medal match. We're going to have Spencer Smith and Callan Dawson, who just defeated Zane Navratil and Dylan Frazier in the bronze, taking on winner bracket gold medal match participants Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson, who are so far undefeated through the men's pro doubles bracket. Again, like we've mentioned earlier, if Gridley and Johnson are able to win the 2 out of 3 portion of our gold medal match, they will be the gold medalists. However, if Dawson and Smith are able to capture that 2 out of 3 game portion of this gold medal match, it will force again a tiebreaker match to 15, which we've seen 2 times already here today. Again, we'll have 2 remaining matches after this one, our bronze and gold medal matches for our pro mixed doubles. Thank you guys so much again for joining us, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. Had a lot of you joining us. It's been awesome to read the chat and see everything you guys are talking about. And again, myself and Daniel Roditi having a fabulous time bringing you these matches here on Championship Court. The crowd has been phenomenal. Several hundred people here at Legacy Sports Complex cheering on these players. Extremely high-level pro pickleball we're seeing here this weekend. Some very exciting matchups. We, of course, just saw Smith and Dawson in that bronze, very tight bronze medal match.
Right.
Went 3, both games 1 and 3, very close, right down to the end. So we'll see if that momentum and the warm-up time of that previous match maybe carries into this gold medal match. I'm sure Gridley and Johnson have been spending a lot of time warming up, perhaps on an outer court here today, paying attention to what's been going on. I'm sure they watched a little bit of that bronze medal match as well. So what can we expect? We, of course, saw Gridley and J.W. Johnson just really dominate yesterday in the first portion of our bracket that we played through. Gridley, of course, very unusual style, a little unorthodox, but he just played absolutely phenomenally yesterday. And a well-deserved place in the gold medal match here for himself and partner J.W. Johnson. What can we expect to see from these two?
Well, you know, it'll be interesting. A couple things. I was talking to Callan here during the break. We saw him stretching that hamstring, definitely dealing with a hamstring issue on his left leg. We couldn't tell from watching that it, affected him much, but obviously he kept reaching for it, was stretching, was spending a lot of time during that break after winning that bronze medal match, stretching, dealing with it. So there's certainly something there. I don't know how much it will affect him. I am curious to see how Austin Gridley will be playing today. He was on fire yesterday. I mean, the guy could not miss. He was targeted throughout the day because he's playing with J.W. Johnson, one of the best players in the world, but he handled it so well.
Really
I'm just
rose to the
wondering,
occasion.
I'm wondering what the next day, is it going to continue? Sometimes, you never know what could happen. A different day, maybe he's not as on point, but he may continue to be play as well as he did yesterday. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to do here.
Absolutely. We have the double trouble referee team of Jim Ryan and Vicky Ryan. Jim will be our first referee while Vicky is backup second referee. And we're off and running. J.W. Johnson and Austin Gridley on the near end to start. Spencer Smith and Callan Dawson on the far end. And also, we mentioned Spencer Smith and Callan Dawson are warm, certainly from that previous matchup. But do Gridley and Johnson, they're very fresh. They haven't been playing yet today, so perhaps they have a slight advantage not having played and not being tired at all really here.
Right.
We'll see as this plays out. Really interesting to see they're going to J.W. Johnson right away, almost exclusively here in this first rally.
Yeah, and it could be that that Smith he's very comfortable with that cross-court backhand slice. I think that's his preferred shot. So I think he's maybe choosing what he's comfortable with versus who he's hitting against. Certainly, he's not afraid to dink with Johnson there.
Absolutely. They mentioned in their interview they're not necessarily targeting anybody. It's just playing the game they want to play.
Right. See Dawson missing with the lob there.
Nice poach there from Dawson, getting aggressive, coming over there.
Yeah, ball probably going out, but again, as we've said, it's just not a lot of time to react. Does it again, catches Gridley. We'll see if he continues to go at him with that backhand of Dawson.
Gridley had some really quick hands yesterday throughout their matches. So again, this is a new day. There's the quick hands from Gridley on that exchange.
We saw a lot of that yesterday. I think Smith tried to do what Dawson had just done a couple times, but wasn't successful.
And I love the happy feet from Austin Gridley. Those feet are never still.
Yeah, I saw a
Even
couple
just back
comments.
here.
Yeah.
Just back here waiting for the serve. He's dancing around. He's moving those feet constantly. I love it.
Great attack there by Johnson.
I'll definitely look to see J.W. Johnson attack and poach if he feels he has the opportunity. Nicely done.
Great shot there by Gridley. See him walking fast. He's ready to go. He's been waiting. He's
like
been waiting for this match.
If it was a kid, you'd say they had ants in their pants.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a foot fault on J.W. Johnson. You can see him kind of grimace to himself.
That's about
Unfortunately.
the most amount of emotion you're going to see out of him.
Yep. Some big ups there from Austin Gridley. Getting that lob from Dawson, and then a great angle drop volley there.
Yeah, I was curious if that was going to hurt Dawson's hamstring even more. I was kind of watching him after, but he seems okay. He didn't reach for it.
That was more an inner thigh stretch on that splits he attempted over there.
Yeah.
Net cords there in the middle of that rally. Threw things off just a little bit.
3-6-2.
So a lot of those Ernies from Gridley yesterday.
Right.
We'll see if he's going to do the same here. Love it. Austin Gridley fired up, coming out on top of that hands battle with Callan Dawson. Forces that error from Dawson. Oh, nice pick up from Johnson.
Yeah, Smith trying to, since he got the other two back, trying to push him back even farther, but of course he was too far behind the line.
Dawson's ready for that one.
Yep.
Quick backhand put away.
7-3-2. Point.
The other thing that is tough for Smith, missed serve there for Smith and Dawson, coming out of such a tight bronze medal match, so emotional. You have to start all over in the gold medal match, and it could just, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get in the flow and get into that game. Because as we talked about yesterday, it's not just physically exhausting, it's mentally. The mental part of it, I think, is even more so out of those tight matches.
A little precarious on the Ernie from Gridley. And J.W. Johnson is there to cover for him, but dumps that next one in the net.
Once again, You see Dawson attacking with that backhand at Gridley. Has been successful most of the time. I think he's going to be looking to do that more when he gets a chance. Here Gridley calling JW to take those. That's great defense. That's staying in. Great defense there by Smith. I mean, it was such a long point, you almost forget that he got the great get on Johnson's overhead.
Anticlimactic to end that amazing rally with so much drama in the middle.
There it is again. Dawson is going to be looking to continue to attack Gridley straight on. Gridley calls for a timeout.
This is a good timeout, I think, as Spencer Smith and Callan Dawson within one here after Gridley and Johnson looked like they were feeling really good, rolling there for a while. See that Gridley was very pumped up, fired up, yelling a lot. So it looks like right now he's really got to make the adjustments on those attacks from Dawson.
Right.
That seems to be where he's getting jammed up a little bit here right now.
What I anticipate is that he's probably going to try to work the middle a little bit more, not try to hit where Dawson can use that backhand to attack, maybe go middle, obviously cross court a little bit more, but maybe anticipating the attack. You may see him slide back just a little bit when Dawson has that backhand out of the air. He might take a quick step back just to be ready.
See if Gridley does indeed kind of make those adjustments here coming out of this timeout. 7-8-2, game number 1 of our gold medal match. It's a little too soft there from J.W. Johnson on that dink.
We see that Dawson and Smith are choosing to stay in that setup, which makes sense. They're having success. I anticipate Smith is going to be switching. There he goes. Smith does a great job defending, counter-attacking at Johnson there.
Like you mentioned, I almost think Gridley, as long as he dinks, right in front of Dawson or kind of to the middle, it keeps him out of that danger zone on the sideline there for his backhand speed up.
You see Gridley move back as soon as it went to Dawson's backhand there. There, he moved back again.
Giving a little cushion.
Yep. Smart thing to do.
Kind of got that ball that he wanted up high. He just was too flat when he hit that second ball instead of getting on top of it and putting it down.
This time he was ready with an Ernie. You don't see that very often, defending the attack with an Ernie, but he did a great job.
Gridley once again comes out on top. Bit of a risky speed up. But I'm a little surprised J.W. Johnson isn't being a little more aggressive. Try for maybe a couple more poaches.
Oh, just leaves that one. They did a great job of scrambling and getting themselves back into position, but just leaves it short.
A little long there. Still tied. Oh, excuse me. 9-8-2 now.
Great job by Johnson, being patient. Of course, letting that ball carry a little bit further out. You see him wait.
Especially after it clips that net. It's
Yes.
so close. He has no other option
Right.
but to go around the post
Yeah.
and waits till the last second. Make sure he can get that clearance. Game point here for Gridley and Johnson.
Yeah, Gridley knows Dawson is looking for those corners, so he knows he can anticipate that Ernie a little bit more.
Well done. Gridley and Johnson hang on and are able to take game one here in the gold medal match. A little smile out of J.W. Johnson. We'll take a short break and be right back. Game number 2 of this men's pro doubles gold medal match when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to the APP Tour Mesa Open, hosted by Vivian David and Deckel Barr. We are here on Championship Court. Lauren McLaughlin and Daniel Roditi with you for our men's pro doubles gold medal match. Game number 2 is kicking off right now. Kellen Dawson and Spencer Smith serving first on the near end. Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson on the far end. Took game 1 11-8. I'm sure they would love to get that gold medal in 2 games. Spencer Smith was, you know, a little ways off that kitchen line.
Yeah.
Left that dink just a little short.
Yeah, it was interesting. You know, Smith seems to really like that left side. He's very comfortable with his slice backhand dink, but because they were having some success with the matchup with Dawson in front of Gridley, they started stacking that way. Let's see if they continue to do that or if they switch it up. This time Gridley
Just keeps that in.
clips the net, lands right on that back line.
Took a
on
knee.
one knee there.
Took a knee for that ATP. Let's watch it again in slow-mo.
It was almost a Vivian-esque kind of trying to will it in there.
Well done.
Good job by Dawson to push Gridley back until he got what he was looking for there.
3-0-2.
Good leave there. Johnson was calling for Gridley to let that one go.
It's the loudest I've ever heard J.W. Johnson on court ever. I actually heard him over here.
He does
try and
speak.
call Gridley off that ball. Oh, we're gonna
0-3-1.
0-3-1 here in game 2 of our gold medal match. Again, coming up next, we will have our mixed pro doubles bronze medal match followed by the gold. So definitely don't go anywhere. 2 amazing matches still to come here.
Point.
Just back on that return.
1-3-2. Right out.
Saw Johnson being a little more aggressive, coming over in front of Gridley a little more than we've seen so far to take some dinks kind of on his side. We'll see if that trend continues.
Good defense by Smith. Those flicks there by Johnson.
Amazing defense from both Smith and Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
That's not coming back.
Super Ernie there. Might have gone out, but it's more fun to hit it.
Again, that sort of warrior yell from Austin Gridley with another ATP. That time, Dawson gets her to try to defend it, knowing what happened last time. Talking to Gridley and Johnson yesterday after their win in the winter bracket final, Austin told me he's hungry for success.
Yeah.
He is really, wants this, and you can definitely see that in his body language, vocalization. So I'm sure he can taste it at this moment.
Absolutely.
Quick hands there from
Yeah,
Dawson.
ready. Dawson was ready. Slid to his left, anticipating that speed up by Gridley.
Good focus there from Johnson.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty dialed in. I have not seen Dawson go back to that backhand attack at Gridley in this game. Of course, he maybe hasn't felt like he had the opportunity to do it, the right ball. Let's see if he gets one and takes advantage of it. Oh, Dawson.
Again, that roll on the net leaves J.W. Johnson with no other option but that ATP.
You have 1 minute.
And he goes with a really nice angle.
Yeah,
past
Dawson
Smith.
almost gets that rare that the partner on the opposite half of the court has a chance at the ATP. Dawson almost gets it back.
Again, if Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson are able to take this second game, they will be our gold medalists outright coming through the winner bracket, and they will be undefeated through the men's pro doubles bracket. Callan Dawson and Spencer Smith must win the second game in order to force that tiebreaker third game, and then they must win that to force a tiebreaker match to 15, and then they must win that. So they still have a daunting road ahead of them here to try and get that gold medal. We'll see if
Receiving team, 1 timeout remaining.
they can dig deep and have enough left in the tank here.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to maybe take some chances here. You don't have anything to lose. You're down 8-1. You're already down a game. You got to try to force the issue a little bit to see if you get a timeout. We'll see if they maybe look for a speed up a little sooner.
There's a fighter jet landing on the court. It's landing on center court right now. Everybody clear out.
So loud.
So that's happening again.
My ears were vibrating.
Oof.
Crowd turned around, looked up. They didn't know what was going on. All right, we see some little more aggressive there by Dawson. Of course, he had a better ball to attack, so he took his chance there. They need to put some points together here.
Second serve. 192.
And we see that again.
Yep,
this
there's
time
that
he
speed up.
goes to Johnson. And we talked about this yesterday, that Gridley was so dialed in that we saw, teams going a little bit to Johnson, a little more, just to see if they would have better results. You see the lob there.
Nice drop from Johnson. Work their way back up to that line.
Dawson and Smith are switched now to the other side. Smith got the ball that he wanted. He normally makes that attack right there, but just leaves it on the tape. Missed opportunity. Gridley ready, anticipating that attack. Knew Smith was going to come right at him. He was ready.
Gold medal
Great
match
counter.
point here for Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson.
10-1.
Not quite yet. One saved. Oh, Gridley goes for the
He wanted
ATP
that
for the gold
ATP
medal.
for
He
the
would
winner.
have loved for that ball to
He
drop
would have
in there.
absolutely lost his mind.
Yes, we would have heard a hurt.
It would have gone in, but Spencer
big-
Smith's there.
Yeah, we would have heard a big yeah from him. You'll have to wait. Great shot by Smith. Gets jammed there on that right hip, but is able to slide to his left and block it behind Gridley.
3-10-1.
Still a long way to go, but anything can happen. We've seen it before. Well, again, Gridley knew it was coming. He sat on that backhand.
3-10-2.
Good coverage of the middle there.
Smith almost thought the match was over. He was going to the net to touch paddles and realized it was only a side out. We're still live. Still have a chance here.
They're getting a new ball, though. All right, 2 more gold medal match points here for Gridley and Johnson.
See really how excited he is.
He's just
He can barely stay in his shoes. There it is. Wow,
They get it
subdued. I
done.
thought it was gonna.
I think
hear a
if
big
he
yell.
had gotten that
Yes.
final one, it would have been maybe
big
a little
yell.
more crazy. But Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson get the job done in 2. 2 decisive games here. Second more than the first. But a big congrats to Spencer Smith and Callan Dawson, our silver medalists here today in men's pro doubles at the APP Mesa Open. This will be Austin Gridley's first ever gold medal at the pro level.
I was just going to ask.
So
It's
I'm sure
kind of
he
like
is,
Sincola today.
A little, seems a little unemotional now, but I'm sure he's beside
Sure,
himself.
he's ecstatic,
So
yeah.
we are
Good
going to
for
take a
him.
short break, and we'll be back with that mixed pro doubles bronze medal match when we return. I'll go chat with our winners in our Franklin studio before then, but don't go anywhere. 2 amazing matches still to come right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the Franklin studio. Lauren McLaughlin here with our gold medalists in men's pro doubles. Look at that smile. Austin Gridley and J.W. Johnson. Look at smile, too. You just won gold. You're like, whatever. I'm used to this. Austin, first ever gold medal in a pro bracket. How are you feeling?
Wonderful. I'm very happy, and I hope to get used to this.
Absolutely. You said yesterday you were hungry for success, really putting in the work to get here. We could tell at the end of that match you were kind of ramping up as you knew it was within your sights. How did you feel today went coming into a new day?
I felt like yesterday I started each match slow, so I tried to come in fighting harder. So I think I came in hot, and then I ended even hotter.
You sure did. Hot. J.W. Johnson, you said yesterday, of course, you don't mind being that supportive partner. As Gridley got picked on a little bit, do you feel like that was still the strategy here today for you to be there to support?
I mean, yeah, we just basically did the same strategy as yesterday. Adjusted it a little bit. Sometimes me on the right a little bit, but for the most part I was on the left, and try not to get picked on, so that worked.
All right, well, congrats, you guys. Gold medalists here. Absolutely phenomenal job. Hopefully, again, we'll see you on some more podiums here in the near future. But congrats again, you guys played amazing, got it done in 2. Don't go anywhere, though. We have our mixed bronze and gold medal matches still to come. A big congrats again to these guys. Do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
I'd like to give a shout out to my wife, Rachel Gridley, and my OG coach, Mickey Napton.
Shout out to your mother, who's right there, I think.
I mean, I guess, I don't know, but Yobo and Damian Spizzo too, so.
Julie Johnson, did you see that? He was just like, moms don't, who cares, moms? All right, well, congrats again, guys. We'll be right back after this with our mixed pro doubles bronze medal match. Don't go anywhere.